So we all know sac passe. Some of us know kai passe. Now we're talking Creole, my people. We have an amazing guest with us today, our brother Aldo Gizmo, who's going to be breaking down a little bit of the science behind what is Creole as he talks about this awesome event they have coming up, Creole show coming up. Stay tuned with us today on the Empower Hour.
I think this is deep.
Welcome to the Empower Hour. We bring power to the people because the people have the power. This squad's going to entertain, enlighten, and empower y'all. I'm Queen Kaya, joined by Pharaoh Hammond Freeman and Gina the Great. But before we do anything else, like always, we're going to bless this show and our kings and queens listening.
I am so grateful. I'm grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator. I'm grateful to the ancestors. I'm grateful to the ancestors for being present with us right now and for creating this opportunity for us to be able to get together. And I just ask that today's show, let it be uplifting, let it be educational, let it be fun, but most importantly, let it be empowering for every one of our listeners. And I'm setting out that spirit of love. I'm sending out that spirit of light. I'm sending out that spirit of unity, strength, great health, peace, joy, wealth, and just general positivity to all our listeners right now. Hotep, amen, and ashe.
Ashe.
Yeah, I'm feeling it this morning, yo. Or where are we? It's afternoon now. Ciao.
Listen. It's Sunday, so it's whatever time it is when you wake up,
right? When
you listen to this. So for those of y'all listening to this in the afternoon, then good afternoon. And for those of y'all listening in the rising, grand rising.
Grand rising, my peoples. So we got a good one today. Well, we have good shows every week, you know what I mean? But it's like I just
not
feel
bragging.
I know, not to brag, but it's like, but the energy is right when you, especially when you're here in the house. So first, Queen Kaya, how was your week?
Ciao.
First, I see you here advertising. Next time we put a little something on that cup.
Yeah, you know what, and we can.
You know how I get down.
McDonald's, run me my money.
Yo, that's how I'm gonna send them.
That's a cut check.
I'm gonna send them an invoice. They're like, for what? You know for what?
You know why? Because we showed up.
Hey,
that's why.
That's why.
Yes, but honestly, keep it real. This week, that long pause was not for dramatic effect. I'm just letting you.
All right.
Jeez, Breeze. So the aftershocks of the Mercury retrograde is real. And
I didn't know there was aftershocks.
Yo, what's wrong with people?
Damn.
What is wrong with people? This week, you don't notice that people are driving like they're crazy?
Well, you know, I can say yes. I have seen a little out of the ordinary.
People are driving like they're nuts.
Right.
Okay. So it's something else that you said earlier, and I was like, oh my gosh, it happened to you. It's happening to you. I'm going to tell you something. It's time to buckle down on the affirmations because it's about to get cold outside and it's looking rough already. Bro.
Okay, damn.
I thought listen, we got lucky. We got a couple good days in the last couple of days of warmth.
Yes.
But we truly have been struggling. And I think that the winter blues has hit a lot of people. And you know, misery truly loves company.
Damn.
But I have to admit, I've been laughing. I've been smiling all week long because I refuse to let the devil get me down.
Talk about it. Clap that.
In real
That's
life,
what I'm talking about. Keep that spirit high.
No, I'm serious. The people are testing me. And you know, I noticed that I have to check myself often. And I realized the whole road rage thing the other day because I myself became almost racist behind the wheel. Okay. And I said, you know what? This is not my style. So I need to check myself because I was saying terrible things in my car.
You're sitting. You feel like you're sitting.
It was straight sitting. When I finished, I said, God, forgive me for the things that I just said in my car about these people. That is terrible. What would possess me? But you know what? To be able to recognize it is the plus. I'm making adjustments. So I have to say that this week I was tried, tested and true.
Okay.
And I had to commend myself. I really have. I've been, Father God.
Hey.
But I just want to ask you guys, I want to pose you guys a quick question before I move on to asking P what's going on with his week. But because I want you guys to answer this in my inbox. How many things do you forget in the morning that you have to return back for or make adjustments once you get to where you're at? Wow. I'm just going to start because something happened to me this weekend and I was like, no, how you got washed, dressed, put a whole face of makeup on and forgot to brush your teeth? You got to get it together. I was like, no, you got to go back. And I don't play about that. Good. I do not play about that. So I had to get my ass up and I go my ass back. But I'm like, so I need y'all to tell me, what do y'all be forgetting?
No, guy. Shoot.
How was your week, P?
Yo, well, shoot. I had like, first of all, I'm on cloud 11. I don't even know. And see, I just said.
That's amazing. That's because he has a wife.
Yo, I think it could be. That could be the reason.
It is because everybody else is going through it.
Okay, you see, I really, I just feel that it's just like the universe. Okay, first of all, it starts off the beginning of my week. I started playing this different meditation. And the meditation, it's all about just how to have a positive day. Like, it's one of the key things that keeps repeating is like expecting things to happen in a like a very creative and unexpected way. Expect it to happen in a very creative and unexpected way.
Yes.
Yo. So I've been vibing on this, like vibing on arriving to my destination always on time, not necessarily whatever time I feel is the right time.
You was mad early this morning.
Yo, but
I felt pressure speeding through the streets of Montreal.
It's like, damn, he's already there,
and I was still late.
Yeah, yo, but I'm just saying. So I've been putting out the energy to just arrive to my destinations on time, and for things to happen in some miraculous way. And yo, things have just been happening. And y'all know I'm big on these numbers and things. Today specifically, go to Timmy's, order my thing. Tim, I'm checking my check because I just said that. But so I went to Timmy's,
again.
Yeah, 2 times, right? I did it on purpose. Ordered my thing. I get to the cash. It's 11.11 is the amount. I'm like, oh, word, cool, no problem. Now I'm doing two things, whatever be the case. Obviously, I lose track of time. When I check the time again, 11:11. Just now, when we're about to start the recording, go out. We're behind schedule, obviously. Go out and check the thing. Grab my phone. 111. I'm like, okay.
And you know what? I almost put on my 11:11 sweatshirt, but I said I'm gonna put on the men lie, women lie vibes. Don't I swear?
Right.
I'm like, where's my 11:11?
You see, but it's on the. So anyway, I'm just saying the vibes are hype. And I'm gonna share a little bit of a little good news. It's nothing crazy. You guys know that we've been doing this lottery every week, giving away $500. The spirit told me we wanna do something different for the holidays. We're going to give away $2,400 in the month of November to bless people.
Boom.
Right before the holidays. So and the thing is, this has had me like, I'm bubbling because you know me. I get excited when I know I can help people. I'm like, yo, I'm talking to my boy over the last couple of days and we're ironing out how it's going to go. And I'm like, yo, I think this is really going to help people. Because instead of, I'm like, yes, it's blessed. It's cool to give people $500 a week. But yo, to say right before the holidays, somebody could get a $24 like right before the holidays. Yeah. I'm like, yo, that would really make a difference, yo. I'm like, let's do it. So telling people right now, look out for this. So throughout the month of November, because the month of November has 5 Wednesdays. So what we're doing, so normally we give away $500 every Wednesday. This time what we're doing, just symbolically, every Wednesday we're just going to give away something. We're going to give away like a little $25 thing. And actually I'm going to haggle our members. So you'll win 25, but it'll be worth 50 because you can go and spend $50 within the collective. So every week we're going to do that just for fun. We're going to also take the time to highlight previous winners, stores that people have gone to spend money at. You know, we're going to make it fun for people.
Yes.
But November 30th, the last November of the month, we're giving away $2,400. So we're accumulating all the 500s that we would have been giving away.
Wow.
And we're doing it at the end of the month. $2,400. And it's the same $24 to enter. But now, as you guys already know, the fun thing is that same $24 enters you into the draw every month anyway. So basically that one $24 entry is getting you into potentially win $2,400 in the month of November. But then you're automatically already in for December. And I'm going to give you guys a little nugget. No, I'm not going to give you guys a nugget for December yet.
Ooh, I hate when people do that.
No, I said on my spirit's like, nope, don't give them that.
Now I'm hype all the way until the end of the day of work. Like, oh my God, I can't wonder what it is. Yeah. And then he's going to be like, No, it was really just that I coughed so hard this morning that I like peed a little bit.
It's gonna be big. You guys are gonna see. Come December, you're gonna be super excited as well. So this is it, guys. So I feel there's other things that happen throughout my week, but we have an awesome guest that I'm gonna have you introduce yourself quickly. But we're gonna deep dive because we have a brother now. He's an OFC member, a long time, good time friend of mine. So my brother Aldo, how was your week? Because I'm sorry to cut you. I gotta tell you, Gina the Great is not with us today, as you guys know. She's not live in studio, but we'll still be hearing her segment. But we gotta send love to Gina the Great. But Aldo's here taking her place. So go ahead, Aldo. The floor is yours.
Yes. So how was my week? Mm-hmm. My week was really busy, really, really busy because we're doing many things in those days. It's like with the school entry and everything. I'm doing computer science.
Okay.
For most people who know me, I'm an artist, but I'm also doing computer science.
Of course, you need balance.
Yes, and so everybody want their things fixed. We want to be running properly and wow. Yeah, good. There is many works.
Okay, good. So you're keeping busy. I like that. I sent you a client. Did you get the contact?
Yes.
Okay, that's the OFC at your service, baby. So okay, guys. So we're going into our break. So now you guys just heard the man himself. When we come back from our break, we are going to deep dive. We're going to understand a little bit more about our brother Aldo. We're going to talk about this awesome event he has coming up, but he's also going to educate us on what is this whole thing of Creole, like all the background, the toute le kit.
I can't wait.
I know. I'm excited. But now, so as we're leaving you guys, I'm putting out a quick public service announcement. You guys know how we like to get down. So this is for those who might not have heard this message. I felt it was an important message to hear. It is for the community, the unvaccinated community out there. And again, I got to put this out because I have love for the vaccinated community as well. It's just that being a part of the unvaccinated community and working with a lot of people in the vaccinated community, there was not a lot of love that was given to us at the time. So this is a message of love for you all. So you guys sit back and enjoy.
This is that message to you, the unvaccinated. Even if I were pollinated and fully vaccinated, I would admire the unvaccinated for withstanding the greatest pressure I've ever seen. From partners, parents, children, friends, colleagues, and even doctors. People who are capable of such personality, courage, and critical ability are undoubtedly the best part of humanity. They are everywhere, in all ages, levels of education, states, and ideas. They are of a special kind. They are the soldiers that every army of light wants to have in its ranks. They are the parent that every child wants to have, and the children that every parent dreams of having. They are beings above the average of their societies. They are the essence of the people who have, built all cultures and conquered horizons. They are there, next to you. They look normal, but they are superheroes. They did what others could not. They were the tree that withstood the hurricane of insults, discrimination, and social exclusion. And they did it because they thought they were alone. And they believed that, they were the only ones. Banned from their families' tables at Christmas, they never saw anything so cruel. They lost their jobs, let their careers sink, had no more money, but they didn't care. They suffered immeasurable discrimination, denunciation, betrayal, and humiliation, but they kept on going. Never before in humanity has there been such a casting. Now, we all know who are the best on the planet Earth. Men, women, young, old, rich, poor, of all races or religions, the unvaccinated, the chosen of the invisible ark, the only ones who managed to resist when everything collapsed. That's you. You passed an unimaginable test that many of the toughest Marines, commandos, Green Berets, astronauts, and even geniuses could not withstand. You are made of the stuff of the greatest who ever lived. Those heroes born among ordinary men who glow in the dark. Remember, you're the voice, and it's time to make it count.
Let's take a quick positive cause just to shout out our homegirls, Kemba and Andrea from Keen Real Estate Group. Whenever you're thinking real estate, whenever you're thinking investments, whenever you're thinking about planning for the long term, think Keen Real Estate Group. They're generating wealth for generations. KeenGroup.ca. If your goal is to purchase a car and to make the process as simple as possible, just get a car broker, guys. You just get a car broker. Big shout out to our homeboy, Hamsdale Jacques, the owner of hjcourtierauto.com. That's HJCOURTIERAUTO.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're getting started and you're ready to go to the next level, what do you need? You need a phone line and you need a website. Think Mainstream Digicom. They got all your telecommunication needs checked. MainstreamDigicom.com. You're trying to get out on the web. You're trying to understand how to navigate through ads. Check out Java Logics for all your marketing, your digital marketing. Where would we be without Preston? I don't even know. Check out Java Logics. I give thanks to Preston for what he's done for the OFC. The amount of positive reviews we've gotten from all his referrals, we're proud to stand behind his work. Check out javalogics.com. No, it's not just because he's my brother. It's because you can't talk hip-hop in Montreal without saying M City Solo. Guys, check out his latest project, In My Fields, available on mcitysolo.com. If it's not one of the hardest new EPs to hit Montreal, come and let me know. You already know. It's your boy, Pharaoh, bigging up, mcitysolo.com. Keeping the culture alive. I gotta give thanks to West Can Folk Performing Company. For the last 40 years plus, they've been promoting our culture through song, drum, and dance, educating youth, the children, the seniors. Just check them out, westcanfolk.com.
Girl, what are you cooking?
My curry chicken.
Ooh, you're burning it.
Gosh, it looks so...
It's okay, girl. You need the Curry House. They have the best Caribbean food in town. 2 locations in Montreal, West Island, and Côte-de-Neige. For more information, follow Caribbean Curry House, MTL. Don't forget to mention the Empower Hour for your 10% discount.
So, who placed in the order?
Me.
DeVito, WizKid, Burna Boy. Those are just some of the big names that's blessed Montreal thanks to Afrobeats Montreal. Definitely check out Afrobeats MTL for all concerts, show listings, everything that has to do with Afrobeats in the city. Check out Afrobeats MTL. One full circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. What does that mean? We're here for each other.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people, y'all.
So we back. So sac passe Queen Kaya.
Ma boule.
Et qu'est passé, les amis?
Posé.
Hola.
Yes.
See, yo. So you guys are getting it. So that's it for my extent of Creole. So guys, as you guys hear it, we're giving you guys a little lesson in Creole. And jokes aside, I do think it's really important that actually the community does learn Creole, but we'll deep dive about that later on. So we have an awesome brother, like we had mentioned earlier, our brother Aldo Gizmo. Welcome to the Empower Hour, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being on Parlay with the People with us. So before we dive in, like to talking about the project and talking about different things, I'd like to give you an opportunity just to introduce yourself to the audience, so people who might not know who you are. So welcome.
Perfection. So I'm Aldo Gizmo. I'm an artist. Singer. I'm doing mostly urban music. I'm trying to not categorize myself in a certain case, but most of the people see me as a dancehall Afro artist because that's the kind of music I used to work on. I'd like to say it's only because this is the kind of music that I have the opportunity to work on. So every other people who are doing any kind of music, I'm here too.
Right. Okay. Great.
I'm consider myself as a vocalist. I'm working on vocals, so I can rap, but I'm more a singer.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm doing music, but also computer science.
Okay.
I'm an engineer in computer science, and I have my own company. We doing
What's the name of the company? Sorry.
Evo Design technology.
Okay, Evo Design Technology.
So we follow the evolution of the design and the technology in your company.
Okay,
That's
Okay,
it.
good. Yeah.
So I mostly work with little company, help them to grow and
Comme les petits moyens entreprises.
exactly.
Okay.
Assure them that anything happening in the IT department, taking care of it, and be sure that they can always work properly, and that's it. So I start like this, but during the pandemic, I had to really try to find another business model because we cannot go to the customer place.
Exactly, yeah.
And that was all of my work to be sure the customer place is working. So right
Exactly,
now, everybody is dematerializing the place, working on télétravail.
C'est ça, ouais.
So I was like, So yes, first we install many posts for people to work at home, but it's quickly been over.
Okay, right, exactly.
So
It's a one-time client. You come, you fix it. Like, great, thank you.
that's it.
Yeah,
So we really have to think about something, and we were already doing courses.
Okay.
More for it was for elders, and finally it get like many organisms wanted to do courses because there was a télétravail and there was many new technology to introduce.
Yeah, true.
So we start like this, and finally we start to build a curriculum of courses, really like different phases and different also different pedagogy, the method of pedagogy.
Nice.
I don't know in English what
Tu peux dire en français. On est quand même bilingue ici.
Perfect. So different methods de pédagogie, but as I tell you, I really want to get rid of the French. So I really have to work on my English. So I prefer to learn a word.
I love it. Good. I'm with you. Good.
But yeah, so finally we right now doing most of the companies doing more courses, curriculum of courses for companies and organisms. When you have a new technology to introduce in your company, we're there to make the courses and be sure we can also give you the courses. But we can also sell the courses.
Nice.
We have company that we already sell the courses, so they do their things with the course.
Nice.
We also have little organism who does computer mise à jour,
Update.
Upgrade for people who just arrived.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's really basic computer like Word, Excel. So we're doing everything like this too.
Nice, GC, and that I appreciate you sharing that first. So our audience and our listeners understand you can have your passion and your career behind your entertainment, like as an artist, but there's nothing wrong with having a balance where so you have your a career as well. I feel that it's a healthy balance to be able to have. Like Sola and I talk about all the time. He has his restaurant and he has his merchandise and different things like that he focuses on, but he also has his music, and it's something for artists to understand out there. There's nothing wrong as you're coming out, as you're doing your thing, for you to have that 9 to 5, because sometimes artists feel like they can't. They gotta struggle and live the life of that hard artist. I really don't think so. I really think it's good to have a balance. So
yes, and something important I was discussing with a friend. When you're an artist, you're forced to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now there is ways, but if you're not in control of what you're doing, you'll be doing what someone wants you to do.
Exactly. Well said.
And as an artist, when you have project and when you have something in your mind that you want to present to the people, you're forced to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And when you're an entrepreneur, you get on many business model.
Yes.
Because you realize a business is not only one model.
Good job.
So at this point, when you realize that, you're like, yes,
I love that.
you can do it. You can do music business. That's a model. You can do what you form to do.
Exactly
also.
what you're trying to do. You see, good, and it shows your versatility, like and your ability as a being on the planet. So that's amazing.
That's it. So so I wanted to say, so I'm doing music because this is my passion, and I cannot live without it.
Exactly.
But right now I'm doing computer because that's what helped me to live.
Exactly.
It's a different thing.
Yes.
And aside, I have the ability to help people. I like to do that. So I build a OBNL to help all of the like French Caribbean people to get insert in Canada, help them to find job, help them to find even houses and stuff like that. And right now we just build a carnival group.
Okay.
So last year we were in the Cari Fiesta.
Oh yes, okay.
And whoa, it just became crazy. We have many people calling us because it's really something authentic. Because I think this is the first time it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm arriving to get for now 3 islands completely different. Together to make one music.
Oh, wow.
Because we all have our carnival.
Right, yeah.
And right now I just put everybody together. So we got Martinique, Guadeloupe, and Guyane.
Wow.
I'm trying to get also Les Réunion and other Creole.
Okay.
Other French island and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's difficult because most of the other one, like Réunion, they're already well organized.
Okay.
You know?
They know what they're doing already,
So they see us like, okay, do your thing and we will see.
Exactly.
Sure,
right,
because we're already there. You know?
Exactly. No, but I see, and that's awesome, and that's a great segue. Mind you, that also reminds me, I want to connect you with a sister we have. Big shout out to Rain Carnival. She's a sister within the ORC that's also bringing a band for next year as well. So I should introduce you guys. You never know you'd be able to collaborate. But yeah, so now you just mentioned Creole island, different islands that speak Creole.
Yes.
And I think that's a perfect segue. Because so you're also the co-producer of a show called Creole, right?
Creole show,
Creole show. So now, but before we dive into the actual event, I would like for you to educate us. So now, so what is this now? Like as you came in, you're explaining the different types of Creole. I'm not sure if the audience was aware. I can tell you guys very honestly, I was not aware. I didn't know there was. I was like, Creole's Creole. But so educate us, please. So what is the difference and what is this history?
I will take this occasion also to tell you. Right now we're in the Creole month. Okay. This month is instigated by the KEPCA. Okay. It's an organization of Asian people who does that. They instigate the Creole months, and with this Creole month, we saw the occasion to build a show to put every Creole in a light, because yes, there is many Creole. The only official Creole is the Asian Creole. Okay. Why? Because all of the Creole are colonized, so their language cannot be official.
Wow. Okay. See,
that's what happened.
So Haiti, because the Haiti fought and got their freedom there.
That's it. Okay. So Haiti is the precursor for us, and it's really something important for us because I think there is a lot of discussion about that. But by my side, I think it's important for every Creole to learn Asian Creole.
Yeah, I feel so.
Because this is the one. Yeah. This is the official one. This is the one who shows the way. Yeah. In any way.
I would say, and something I was mentioned before, like when we're homeschooling our children, that was one of the things that we're looking into is to ensure that all our children could speak Creole. Because we felt it was also just a unifying thing. We're also teaching them Swahili as well. Because we figured that's also just expands and just creates opportunity for us to be able to communicate, and that's the whole thing. Like, so planting those seeds into our young children, it might be harder for us as older people to say we're learning new languages, but at least if we make sure that all our children have Creole down, then we know that at least between the English speaking Caribbeans and French speaking Caribbean, they're all on the same page at least.
Exactly. And that was the only point for our ancestors to create this language. And as you say, it's a mix of many African language, Swahili, Kikongo, many others. So they had to find a way to talk because everybody had their own language, and this is how it started. So when they create Creole, most of the islands was speaking the kind of Creole a little bit different because of where they were, also because of the colonizer.
The influence of the colonizers.
Exactly. So you will see in Trinidad they had the same Creole as us. Even
true.
Even if they have also a pidgin, I don't know if I can call it like this, an English pidgin more close to the Jamaican also.
Okay. Pidgin. What's the word in French?
Patois?
Patois. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, so it's patois.
Yes.
You
can say
Okay,
patois.
it's patois, okay.
Pigeon is more African.
Ah, okay.
Pigeon is African.
Okay, so
okay.
we'll say patois.
Okay.
But me, I consider for me, all of these are languages because it starts from something really deeper that just a colonizer arrive and with this we make a language. That's completely false. That's something they want us to acknowledge.
Right.
But when you really make research, you realize everything is from Africa. It gets
I love that.
it gets like
Diluted almost?
yes.
Right, yeah.
Ça a été modifié.
Ouais,
it
c'est ça,
get
ouais.
modified by
Right,
the
yeah.
colonizer.
Well, of course.
But it was something before because before we insert French or English in our Creole,
Yeah.
we are not supposed to talk. That's the point. Yes, they try to put many Africans from different countries together to be sure they're not talking.
Okay, so to ensure that they don't communicate
Yes,
with
there
each
was
other.
a purpose.
Yeah.
It's not luck.
Because then
or
they
something.
can't plan. They can't So if we have a language barrier between me and you, like we can't
Yes.
create a plan to get out of here.
Of course, everything has a purpose.
Right.
And also something with the English and French island. That's what they create. And what we have to understand is the traffic that they do during the slavery is the same traffic that they do now for the drugs.
Oh,
Yes.
so when you say like
It's the same island that they're passing through
okay.
to get their drugs to Europe.
Wow.
That's why right now, we French people, we always wear this plaque tournante.
C'est quoi?
See, it means everything from other island or even from Venezuela and Colombia arrive in Guadeloupe or Martinique or Guyane to go to Europe.
Okay. Wow.
So that's why right now we have a big problem with les mules,
Right.
people who go with
Yeah,
drugs and stuff.
Right, yeah.
Right now, French government decide in Guyane, 1,5 kg de cocaïne peut passer sans problème de justice.
Oh, wow.
And you can find it in every local media or even
Are you
French
serious?
media. It's not a joke. Yeah, now
they're
doing it.
So you
they just legalize
you can-
1,5 kg.
of cocaine.
I don't.
Like if you travel with it, you're okay in Guyane. Only in Guyane.
Yo, stop it, Aldo.
So just to show you,
Robert,
there is purpose beyond this.
Of course.
Absolutely. See, the government is not mad about the trafficking. They're mad when they don't get their cut.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
They just want their cut. They're
Yeah.
like, "Where's my piece?"
Yeah.
But you
that's
see
it.
how it connects us.
Yeah.
It's just showing you, you guys in the English Caribbean, you guys are less problem with this mule thing
Yeah,
because it's just le passage.
Yeah.
Sometime-
I know Trinidad is a pass through.
Tu vois?
Yeah.
C'est le passage.
Yeah.
Or you got some real in English island, everybody knows in the Caribbean there is real boss.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course.
And you know, us in the French side, we know where the boss is.
Right. Got it. Okay.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
So we know we just only comme le port.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
always connect.
Okay.
You know, me from Guadeloupe, but I'm from Pointe-à-Pitre. Pointe-à-Pitre is a really urban city. And me from mon quartier, c'est Lorici, c'est quand même un quartier assez ghetto.
Okay.
So me, I really was in connect with the street. And from the street, I born talking about Vinci.
It's St. Vincent?
Yes, because we always was with people from St. Vincent coming.
Okay.
Yes,
You look like a Vinci.
You know,
Vinci did.
I was with them. So
When you start talking, it surprised me because I'm like, whoa, where do you get this accent from? Because you look like Vinci guys.
Yeah, but
and
I'm
you
telling
see
you,
with
I
the
was-
locks and stuff, that's a
It's true.
big thing. He looks like Vinci guys.
It's true. Yeah.
But yeah, we look like them because we always with them and Dominican people too,
right.
from Dominica. So those are the one closer to us.
Okay.
So with them, we know what's happening in the English Caribbean.
Right, exactly.
So that's why we in the Trinidad Carnival, we're not missing that. You know, Dominicas, stuff like that.
Exactly. Okay.
Even if the language barrier is there, but like I tell you, in Vinci and in Trinidad, there is some people talking Creole.
It's true.
They're
No, it's
same.
true. I'm gonna make it a point after this interview. We're gonna play that. We're gonna play that one song before we go into our regular musical mix. Because there's a brother here. I want to say Brother Wally. Okay, that has a track like rap Creole or something. It's like, but it's a Trinidadian song, but he makes references to the Creole section of Trinidad that I didn't even know existed. So, anyways, we'll make it a point that you guys hear it after this interview because it'll be dope.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, actually, you said that, and it made me think about a young lady that I met from St. Lucia, and they have their own Creole too, and they
That's
speak
it.
French.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we should get them on here. We should actually do that and just bring together the.
So yeah, and one information really important also I get when I'm arrived there in Canada. I meet one engineer, sound engineer, from Tortola. Tortola is a Virgin Island.
Okay.
This guy asking me if I know that in Guadeloupe there is an entry suburb going through Tortola.
What do you mean? Wait, like an
He
entry?
explained me that ancestors, slaves, were coming from Guadeloupe through a certain hole in the earth, underground, in Tortola.
Wow.
And they explained me that's how most of the slaves get into Haiti for the liberation too.
Wow.
So there is some underground thing that we don't know. And I make some research. There is a big guy, an African guy who doing a lot of video explaining stuff. Monsieur Lesconi.
Okay.
And he was explaining and showing people in Guadeloupe many endroits that there is actually an entry in the earth that the government just blocked.
Right.
And they put everything to tell you, oh, it's really dangerous if you go inside. Maybe you can just fall down and stuff. So nobody knows what is there.
Okay. Now you gotta get the brave ones to go explore.
So there is a piece also to show you how connect we are.
Yeah, as a people.
So
now you have this event, right?
So now we have this event around the Creole.
Right.
And all of the reflection for this event is the word Creole itself. Because when you make the search, you'll see Creole in a Petit Robert, in every dictionary. Le Creole is a Caucasian person of the colony.
Okay. Wow.
So it means it was not us because we were not person for them.
It's true. Yeah, we weren't even acknowledged as human type of thing.
You see? Right now, what they're trying to do is to make us as a Creole like them, for us to just be part of something, and like this, everything we can forget because we all Creole, right?
I want to make sure I understand this correctly. So basically, it's like, so the colonizers branded us with
actually, that's it.
Wow.
So that's why we in a reflection with this word, because we know everything have a certain frequency.
Exactly, yeah.
And when they build this word, they know actually what they wanted to do with it, because it's from a Portuguese word, Creole. A Creole was in the dimension of creolization.
Okay.
So that we have to know, it's the creolization was the project of the Portuguese people. When they arrived in the colonization, they really wanted to mix with the person that they colonized to be sure they create a new race.
Wow.
That's the creolization.
Okay.
And it really works in Mexico, in Brazil, in Saint-Domingue, but not in Haiti, not in Guadeloupe,
Right.
not
Yeah.
everywhere.
Good.
So what happened? It's the Portuguese have the right way to do it because that was their idea. They try to give others colonizer a little bit of it, but it don't work for them. And British doesn't want to go in this way because they really hate
Okay.
the people that they was colonizing. They don't want to mix with them. So British always be as like, you are you and I'm someone, but I'm owning you a certain way because it's Commonwealth,
Right. Okay.
you know, but you are you.
Right.
I prefer this way because you can feel yourself.
Right,
Like
yeah.
you proud of you.
Right.
You
yeah,
know
exactly.
you are
Yeah,
you.
That's it.
And when there is assimilation, that's what we're living in Guadeloupe. We still French first, and it's really bad because it takes you years to realize who you are.
Wow. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
even right now, it's we in a world of knowledge and internet and everything. But when you on the island, you're in the survival mode, so you don't have the time to make all of the search, and also the internet is blocked. I realize.
Yeah, I realize that too. When you go to different countries, you don't see the same thing that you see like when you're in North America.
That's it.
But the radio, it shows something different. I've actually been to some different places where I was appalled about the things that I heard on the radio. Like, we are on our way now to go to Miss Marcia Campbell's house to go because she has paid for 3 young boys to go to school, and now she is dealing with the boys sexually. We are going to stone her with rocks right now. We were listening to the radio riding like, what? Is this real? Is this a play? They're like,
my
no, this is the
God.
radio.
Yes.
We are on our way to, we are standing outside of Miss Marcia's house, and you can hear the people screaming in the background. I've been to Dominican Republic where you turn on the TV and you see dead bodies, real. Like, you don't see this on our TV.
Yes.
You see them with the bag covering them and stuff like this. So
Wow.
the internet is something completely different. But if you watch their television and you
Right.
listen to
Yes.
their radio, you're going to see something that you never understood before.
Wow.
I was appalled.
Wow.
Yeah, and every country has their own. And for in Guadeloupe, big up, we have Canal 10, and this is the true TV for us.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Who really get on the street when there's something happen.
Right.
Even police try to shoot them right now because they really divulge too much stuff.
Right, yeah.
And you know, there was a crisis during the pandemic in
Right.
Guadeloupe. We blocked everything.
Yeah,
because
I remember
nobody
seeing that.
wanted to be vaccinated.
Exactly. I
So-
seen that. Shoot, you're here. You're from Guadeloupe. I should be asking you about all those things.
And you
That would be
remember
it.
you even asking me what happening because there was many people on the
Exactly.
street and
Yeah.
that was the manifestation.
Wow.
And the way that we manifest, people, it's look like a carnival,
Right.
but for us, this is the only thing we get truly from Africa and never change. So that's why we're using it for manifestation.
Hey, wow, you see that?
Yes.
Use carnival manifestation. Whoa, Aldo, you're opening
Yes.
all kind of things. Yo,
That's-
jeez. And see,
that's it.
I want to tie this back into the event. I'm not sure if I can because it's just so like you're dropping some real gems right there because that's a tool that people, if you're listening, you could use our ancestral carnivals as a means for manifestation. It's
Well,
true.
that's what it's
Of
supposed to be
course.
used for. That's what it
If you
was
think about
used
it,
for
yeah.
traditionally. It was actually to thank the gods for the harvesting season.
Exactly.
So when you want a prosperous harvesting season, you have a celebration. But the deity that is in control of that season where you would be planting and sowing and reaping, you have to pay him. You have to pay him homage, and he likes a party. He likes bright colors. You have to go and see what the deity likes. He likes colors. He likes this. He likes that. I have I've seen some things when you've gotten actual money, lots of money. this is where you have Kitty Carnival. So Kitty Carnival is because the deity that controls money loves little children.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they put the children in costumes and have them dance. But I've seen this in the Dominican Republic where they have a birthday party. The cake says happy birthday. They invite all the kids. They have a statue in the corner. I'm like, whose birthday is it? They're like, come on, we're going to a party. I had to tell the girl, don't ever invite me again.
Wow.
I'm like, whose birthday is it? I'm looking for the kid. She's like, no. It's the deity's birthday. He's there in the corner, but you can go and greet him. I said, greet to who?
Yeah, we bring all these
But-
children here.
Had a children's party, and the children were to dance and eat cake and be merry, and you give the children money, and he will bring you money.
Wow, and I'm sure it works. True. I'm
Yes.
sure.
That's Kitty Carnival.
Yo,
That's what Kitty Carnival is.
wow.
Yes.
Kaya, I love this. I love it, guys.
But you see, even the jab,
Right.
it's from
Right.
something like that because the jab first for the blackness, and also because, but it's really deep. I cannot give you the whole thing, but you know, in ancient Egypt there was a god with
Horns.
with horns. I think he represent birth,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
that's where it's from.
Yeah.
You know, that so there's the blackness with the all of the thing we put on us, and the
horns. Yeah.
to represent. I guess it's
not
segment. There was
not Hetchutsat.
Ator.
Lord,
And
I
and
can't-
there is
it's-
there is many names for her because in ancient Egypt they call Ator, but I know in Yehuba there was another name for
yeah,
that.
is it like I know it? It's like it's right at the tip of my tongue. Anyways, this is dope.
But yeah, this is the connection.
Wow.
And I was there was Mr. Kalala Omotunde.
Okay.
He's a Egyptologist from Guadeloupe, and he was just saying the last time. Normally, a carnival group should be initiatic school. That's what it was in Africa.
Wow.
That's the carnival group should be the group who keeps the culture.
Yo, brother, there's a group that's working. You must know Westcan.
Yes, of
They're
course.
working on a program. I want to connect you with them, where they're deep diving on the history of carnival. And you like just from the light things you're saying, you know some stuff, and it's just to bring together
Yes.
people who wanna discuss and who wanna educate the people on what the history of it is. Because right now we've gone so far past beyond, like right now we think it's just wear a t-shirt, go party in the street, and there's a whole history behind it, there's a whole culture behind it,
Yes.
there's power behind it even. So anyways, this has been,
But we
yeah.
the good point is we keep the good part because the good part was to bring joy.
That's it, you see.
You know,
I love
maybe we did not direct the joys in the direction of maybe the deity, like you said,
No,
or
there was no bad anything. The thing is that when colonizers, when non-melanated people realized that we were using that to bring wealth to our people, they start putting negative connotations on deities
Exactly.
and worshiping who and calling out certain ancestors. So there was really no bad part to it. And every religion that you can think, any type of spirituality, there's always going to be some type of person, somebody who tries to use it for bad. However,
Exactly.
it was not a bad practice.
exactly.
That's it.
It was to really pay homage. And when they put the black stuff on themselves, it's to I think it's to ward away who were the people who were telling them that they could not have carnival. So I think that's where that came into it. But one of them is called Jab Molassie, means like devil, molasses devil. So it really is to ward away the ones who are trying to stop us from prospering.
Man.
But you know, it's also the blackness, and even in French they have carnival.
Right, of course.
But the carnival, they now tell you where it's from. Why they doing blackface? Right now they're doing blackface because they don't even know their own ancestors were doing blackface to show you that was black people doing that. Now they're doing blackface.
Right,
But
yeah.
their ancestors just remember there was someone in
Yeah, that
this
was-
color
you're right.
doing that
Right.
Traditional.
in
Wearing-
this period for something important.
Wearing
Right.
this crown, wearing these garbs that I have
Exactly.
on, and I have it with blackface, but I don't even realize this is what they really look like. in his garbs.
Yeah, that's true.
Just to remember, yes,
Yeah,
that was a
true.
black
Wow.
place somewhere.
Wow, my brother. So now you see, guys, this is when you put the energy out and you say like the ancestors are going to listen, because guys, you have been educated. You have been. They are things that we just learned today. I know my mouth dropped a couple of times. Like, wow, learned something new today. So now, but you're going to be staying with us for a little bit, right?
Yes,
Yeah, a little bit?
I wanted to because I give you a lot of knowledge, but I didn't talk about the show
No,
itself.
I know, but actually, what I want to say. So we're gonna talk quick. I'm just gonna give the dates and stuff, but then we're gonna come back with you. We're gonna
Perfect.
deep dive a little bit more about the event. So
So finally, we know the dates change.
exactly, yeah. So that's it. So now, it's the Creole show, but again, I still want to talk a little bit more about it, because when I first read it, I was like, so is it all French Creole artists that are gonna be on? But I'll give you some time to talk about it. We'll take a break. We're gonna come back. I know we'll talk a little bit more about the event. All right,
Perfect.
people. So let's take our break. Let's take a quick positive cause just to shout out our homegirls, Kemba and Andrea from Keen Real Estate Group. Whenever you're thinking real estate, whenever you're thinking investments, whenever you're thinking about planning for the long term, think Keen Real Estate Group. They're generating wealth for generations. KeenGroup.ca. If your goal is to purchase a car and to make the process as simple as possible, just get a car broker, guys. You just get a car broker. Big shout out to our homeboy, Hamsdale Jacques, the owner of HJCourtierAuto.com. That's HJCourtierAuto.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're getting started and you're ready to go to that next level, what do you need? You need a phone line and you need a website. Think Mainstream Digicom. They got all your telecommunication needs checked. MainstreamDigicom.com. You're trying to get out on the web. You're trying to understand how to navigate through ads. Check out Java Logics for all your marketing, your digital marketing. Where would we be without Preston? I don't even know. Check out Java Logics. I give thanks to Preston for what he's done for the OFC. The amount of positive reviews we've gotten from all his referrals, we're proud to stand behind his work. Check out javalogics.com. No, it's not just because he's my brother. It's because you can't talk hip-hop in Montreal without saying M City Solo. Guys, check out his latest project, In My Fields, available on mcitysolo.com. If it's not one of the hardest new EPs to hit Montreal, come and let me know. You already know. It's your boy, Pharaoh, bigging up, mcitysolo.com. Keeping the culture alive. I gotta give thanks to West Can Folk Performing Company. For the last 40 years plus, they've been promoting our culture through song, drum, and dance, educating youth, the children, the seniors. Just check them out, westcanfolk.com.
Girl, what are you cooking?
My curry chicken.
Ooh, you're burning it.
Gosh, it looks so...
It's okay, girl. You need the Curry House. They have the best Caribbean food in town. 2 locations in Montreal, West Island, and Côte-de-Neige. For more information, follow Caribbean Curry House, MTL. Don't forget to mention the Empower Hour for your 10% discount.
So, who placed in the order?
Me.
DeVito, WizKid, Burna Boy. Those are just some of the big names that's blessed Montreal thanks to Afrobeats Montreal. Definitely check out Afrobeats MTL for all concerts, show listings, everything that has to do with Afrobeats in the city. Check out Afrobeats MTL. One full circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. What does that mean? We're here for each other. And we're back. So basically, Brother Aldo, thank you. You have blessed us with so much information, so much nuggets to deep dive into. But let's dive into the show. So Creole. So what can people expect?
So yes, first of all, Creole show. Mm-hmm. We write it different as the word Creole. Mm-hmm. To start this reflection. Mm-hmm. As I tell you before, the word Creole is associated to a Caucasian person mm-hmm. From the colony.
That's it.
And we
you guys spelled it. Yeah, you guys spelled it K-R-E.
Yeah, so we write it K-R-E for Caribbean represent all. Okay, so that's the idea behind it. It's redefine this word and also rewrite it because we know there is a certain frequency beyond word. And
so now, and sorry to cut you. In terms of performers, like it's a concert, so you have how many different performers? Who are some of the performers that we could expect that night?
So I can give you the names. We have Niall, who is a Martinican artist. We're gonna have Nodli from Guadeloupe.
Nice.
We're gonna have Ohayana from Haiti. Gael from Haiti too. Jack and Castro,
Nice.
From Haiti, but from MTL.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Raccoon. Raccoon is a rapper who, on the French side, is really working properly those days.
Nice.
And we have Mr. David Campana with us too.
Okay.
Finally, we're gonna have the creator of the show, who is me, Aldo Gizmo,
Nice.
and Isai.
Okay.
Isai is also a Guadeloupean artist.
Okay,
And
cool.
we have Mr. Toes, another dog. So we 3 co-producer.
Nice.
Mr. Toes is a producer, but also a sound engineer and an artist from Guyane.
Okay.
So we really try to get many different Creole together.
Yeah, that's it.
The point is we will try to get every artist the reflection of every artist on this on this word Creole, and we try to artistically put it in the show.
I was going to say, so are they going to also speak to it? Because as you just said, I was like, so are they going
Yes.
to talk to it? Are they going to sing to it? They're going to
So there is some of them who are going to speak to it.
Nice.
And there is maybe some of them who are going to introduce it in the music.
Brother, it sounds like it's going to be dope. And where is it going to be held? What venue?
So it's going to be in the Timis. It's 900 Ontario Est.
Okay.
Okay. So it's close to the Berry Metro.
Okay.
Really accessible. Even at foot, it's maybe 10 minutes from the metro.
Easy.
So the name of the place is the Timis.
Okay.
It's a black-owned
Nice.
place. There is not a lot, so that's one place I really try to push up.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't even know that existed.
So big up Monsieur Moussa.
Shout out, Mr. Musa. I definitely want to holler at you. Have you become a member of the OFC? Good.
Yes.
Good stuff.
I think I already bring you in this.
Oh, did it have a different name before?
They had a different name. It was Alizé.
Okay.
And there is a whole story. we'll talk about it and off because it's important you know what happened.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Monsieur Moussa
Big shout
who
out.
does the thing, and
Okay.
he's there like I think more than 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
So-
Big shout out. Okay. Good. Doing the
Yeah.
damn thing. So now, and we recently had a date change.
Yeah, so the dates change. We're supposed to do it the 28th of November, of October, sorry, just to be sure we on the Creole Months
Right.
thing. But in the reflection to have a better promotion and to do it really properly with the artists, prepare the artistic side of
Exactly.
what we want to do,
Yeah.
we were like, okay, we need more time. At the beginning, we were like, oh, but we want to be on the Creole Months. But we realized, like, the Creole Months is an engine. It's just to remember. I like the Black History Months.
Exactly.
It's something to remember. You have to put yourself
At the forefront.
at the front, yes. But it's not about 1 month.
That's true.
You know,
Well
we
said.
need to do that all of the years.
Yeah.
We have a month to do it like more than ever, but during the all year, we're supposed to put ourselves
Acknowledge it,
in
yeah.
front. So we decide to go for January because
I
it's
like
the
that.
beginning of the year.
Yep.
And let's start the year with a nice reflection.
Nice. So beginning of January. So was it January 3rd? You had said.
Yes, third, yes.
It's January 3rd. That's
Let me just sure it 1-3. So I'm not saying
13th.
13th.
January
Yes.
13th. Okay, that's what I do so
Le
good.
13
So-
en français.
So, definitely the Empower Hour will be looking for our gift package. We'll be coming to take part.
Yes,
January
no
13th,
problem.
You already know. We'll be there, coming to turn up and have a good time. How do people get in contact with you if they want information about the show and the tickets and stuff like that?
Perfect. So first of all, you can contact the OFC.
Always.
Always. And you can contact me, Aldo Gizmo, on every platform existing. You just type Aldo Gizmo. Most of the time you put Aldo G, you found me.
Good.
Also, as I said, I have a OBNL, so you can link up the OBNL too. It's La Base 97. We changed the name. We start before with Initiative Le Mieux.
Ouais, c'est ça.
And right now, to including everybody, we call it La Base 97 to be the base for every people from
Nice. The Buzz 97. So as we're concluding with you, you've been on our show. Thank you for being with us. I like to put our guests on the spot and ask for some empowering words for our listeners. So, do you have any empowering words you'd like to leave with our listeners for today?
I can say I have 2 words because that's the 2 words I'm really focused on those days. Concentration and determination. I think when you got those 2, you're supposed to go forward.
Nice.
Anyway.
Concentration and determination. I love that.
Yes.
So, Quinkaya, any final shout outs, things popping off in your world?
Yeah, so I just want to big up some of the people that have products that just I need every day on a daily basis to wake up. Shout out to Belle Beau because the winter is here and my skin usually is hard and dark around my mouth around this time of year. Eczema has usually broke out my hands and I feel so amazing. The moisturizer that she has, the cleanser is amazing. Her rose water solution is supreme. So I am grateful for Belle Beau. Make sure you guys check those girls out. I thank right now Kitaro Blooming Oils for keeping my edges intact because I don't know how many times I have snatched off these lace fronts in the middle of the night and snatched my edges off, and she just brings the oil brings them right back every time. So I just want to shout out those 2 brands. Oh, and merch by Carly Rock, which I'm wearing right now.
Oh, please.
My daily staples, merch by Carly Rock. Make sure you check them out.
Yeah. Well, shoot, as we here doing the tool, I'm going to shout out my nephew. Yo, hands, wash good. I'm rocking the sweater today. You guys already know. Yo, Dollar on Instagram. Just check him out. Young King just doing his thing.
Yeah.
I got to remind you guys that on November 19th and 20th there's a pop-up shop. This one's in Repentigny, but as you guys know, as a community, we're here for each other. So if you are interested in jumping into, you want to be present at the pop-up shop, but Repentigny is a bit of a ways, contact the OFC. We are preparing to bring members there as well, so that you guys could be able to showcase your businesses and get that visibility. Teamwork makes the dream work. Also, I want to remind you guys, November 12th, White Yardie is here. Big shout out to Big Will. He's going to be on the show to talk about it. Let's see if we can get White Yardie on too. That would be dope to talk about the show. So you guys, if you haven't gotten your ticket, you definitely want to get your ticket ASAP. And 2 or 3 other quick little things. I always got to give a huge shout out to OFC, to the members. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So I want to thank you all for just for supporting and for enabling us to do what we do. I want to give a huge shout out to Afrobeats. Afrobeats Montreal is one of our new sponsors who are supporting the show, supporting the OFC. So I want to give a huge shout out to the whole Afrobeats team. You guys just definitely continue to stay tuned and support them. And every Tuesday morning at 7:15 a.m., the OFC has a business team meeting where we support you as entrepreneurs in the community. If you need visibility, if you need support, come on out, join us. You could come in as a guest to see what it's about and just promote yourself as needed. And actually this week we're going to have Brother Aldo as well, who's going to be joining us as one of the featured guests, deep diving a little bit more about himself and what he has going on in the community. So that's a huge outlet. Last but very, very far from least, oh shoot, I forgot. Big shout out to OFC BNI as well. Anybody who's looking to level your business up, if you know BNI, Business Networking International, we now have an OFC BNI chapter 2 actually that we're developing. So definitely holler at us if you want to be a part of the first ever melanated focused BNI chapters. Last but very far from least, is the OFC Lotto Copac. And guys, I just gave you guys a nugget. Come November, we are, for the first time ever, we're compiling all the prizes that we normally give out throughout the weeks, and we're doing it 1 month. What we normally could do throughout the month, we're doing it all at 1 week. We're going to be giving away $2,400 at the end of the month. So get your tickets. It's $24 to win $2,400. So guys, the OFC, we're glad to be at your service. Definitely stay tuned. OFCcommunity.com. Peace.
Kings and queens, this was the Empower Hour with Pharaoh Freeman, Queen Kaya, and Gina the Great. We are on live every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. and broadcasting Thursday mornings at 7 a.m. on CKUT 90.3 FM. Hopefully you got your dose of entertainment, enlightenment, and empowerment. Subscribe and watch us on empowermtl.com and email us at empowermtl@gmail.com to anonymously be featured on our What's the Tea Mail segment. Stay blessed, black, and highly favored.